Queen has been loyal to the nation for nearly 7 decades, and Philip has remained true at her side and as her consort in a bond rooted in love, respect, and responsibility. The Queen and Prince Philip Mountbatten's love story, which dates back to the 1930s, is one of the most well-known in the history of love affairs. Where, however, did it all start? Welcome back to BLOGGO, and today we will be going in depth about the union of the Queen and Prince Philip. So, let's go into the life of the late Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip without further ado. This is all there is to know about Queen Elizabeth II. Elizabeth Alexander Mary, who was born on April 21, 1926, reigned as monarch of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland from February 6, 1952, until September 8, 2022. The late Queen Elizabeth II ruled Britain for the most extended period. The Queen had furthermore consistently strived for the advancement of the populace and the kingdom. However, the British royal family's shocking announcement that Queen Elizabeth II would pass away on September 8, 2022, at the age of 96, struck the nation and its citizens in astonishment. The late Queen Elizabeth II was portrayed as a powerful woman who knew how to elevate her nation's standing in the eyes of the international community. But in her private life, she was like every other young woman who aspired to live an everyday existence away from the monarchy. The late Queen's unwavering devotion to her late husband, Prince Philip, was, nevertheless. The Queen left this world to make amends with her late husband, who passed away in April 2021, because they believe love knows its way. Together, the pair had experienced some of their best moments. They shared their ups and downs, just like any other marriage, but their problems were more severe since they were from the royal family. They stuck together, nonetheless, through thick and thin. The late Queen Elizabeth II was the oldest child of Prince Albert, Duke of York, and Lady Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon. The fact that Princess Elizabeth was the daughter of the younger son of King George V made her chances of replacing her father as king extremely unlikely. But once her uncle Edward VIII relinquished his kingdom, her father became the new monarch, and she succeeded to the throne as his successor. Her mother oversaw the princess's education while she and her daughters were in the care of Marion Crawford, a governess, and C.H.K. Martin. She, with her sister, Princess Margaret Rose, was compelled to spend a significant portion of World War II apart from their parents. Prince Andrew of Greece and Denmark and Princess Alice had only one son, Prince Philip, who was the fifth and last child. In addition to the Royal Naval College in Dartmouth, England, Philip had his education at Gordonston School, close to Elgin in Moray, Scotland. He participated in combat operations with the Royal Navy in the Mediterranean and the Pacific from January 1940 to the conclusion of World War II. Philip renounced his claim to the Greek and Danish thrones on February 28, 1947, and adopted his mother's last name, Mountbatten, to become a British subject. It asserts that the late Queen Elizabeth II and the late Prince Philip immediately fell in love when they met for the first time in 1939 at the Britannia Royal Naval College. When he first met the 13-year-old Princess Elizabeth of England, Lieutenant Philip Mountbatten of the Royal Navy, previously Prince Philip of Greece and Denmark, was an 18-year-old cadet. Their initial meeting served as the cornerstone of their enduring love. The duo shared an unshakable relationship from the start. The deeply in love pair was painted in the hues of love, and it is said that they even sent each other letters during World War II. In 1946, Prince Philip reportedly sent a letter to his beloved that was published in Vogue. It was apparently something like this: all of one's individual and even global problems seem trivial and unimportant in comparison to having been spared in the battle and witnessing triumph, been given time to relax and readjust, and experienced unconditional love. Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, and the late Queen Elizabeth II could not maintain their distance for long. Due to how quickly their love developed, they eventually engaged in 1947. The pair later were married in Westminster Abbey on November 20, 1947, in front of 2,000 guests. Her father, King George VI, gave the groom the titles of Duke of Edinburgh, Earl of Merioneth, and Baron of Greenwich the evening before their wedding. The couple later relocated to Clarence House in London. Their union was a big national event, even though it occurred at a challenging time for the country. The happy couple wandered around the Hampshire Gardens at Broadlands shortly after returning from their honeymoon in 1947. Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II had a special relationship. Even though their love had no boundaries, they experienced ups and downs. Still, their relationship was as lovely as anything out of a story. The royal couple marked their 50th anniversary of marriage in 1997. According to a famous article, the Queen paid her husband a touching homage while praising him. She'd remarked, "He is someone who doesn't take easily to compliments, but he has, quite simply, been my strength and stay all these years." his whole family, and this and many other countries owe him a debt greater than he would ever claim or we shall ever know. The birth of their first child, Prince Charles, later King Charles III, on November 14, 1948, at Buckingham Palace marked the beginning of Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II's love of parenthood. Immediately upon the birth of the royal Princess Anne on August 15, 1950, the royal prince was elevated to Big Brother. After giving birth to Prince Andrew, Duke of York, on February 19, 1960, the couple experienced parenthood for the third time. When Prince Edward, Earl of Wessex, joined the life of Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II on March 10, 1964, the royal family was finally completed. After her father, King George VI, passed away, Elizabeth was just 25 years old, and she was crowned queen. On the day of her crowning, she also ascended to the thrones of the Union of South Africa, Pakistan, Ceylon, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and the United Kingdom. Prince Philip always occupied her side. Between the two, many priceless moments have been created. The pair have spent some fantastic time together, starting with a royal family holiday at Balmoral Castle in 1955 through their milestone 70th wedding anniversary in 2017. King Philip supported the Queen throughout his life and deeply loved her. However, their long-lasting union ended on April 9, 2021, when Prince Philip passed away at Windsor Castle at 99 due to old age. According to reports, the Queen was at her husband's side when he passed away. She gave the following account of his passing, having left a huge void in her life. To have surgery on what was described as a pre-existing cardiac issue, he was sent to St. Bartholomew's facility in March, a high-tech specialty hospital. Following that, he returned to King Edward VII Hospital. On March 16, he returned to Windsor Castle after spending time with the Queen there while the COVID-19 epidemic was ongoing. At Windsor Castle, Buckingham Palace, Philip passed away, peacefully, on April 9. Princess Anne, the next in line to the throne, Prince Charles, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward are the only children Philip left behind except his 95-year-old wife, Queen Elizabeth. In addition, he leaves 8 grandchildren, including Prince William and Prince Harry, and 9 great-grandchildren, including Prince George, Princess Charlotte, Prince Louis, Archie, and Princess Eugenie's newest son, August, whose middle name is Philip. On April 17, Philip's funeral was held. A formal announcement of the Queen's passing was made by Buckingham Palace. You can read the sentence. The Queen's doctors have expressed worry about her health following additional testing this morning and advised that she continue to be under close observation. The Queen stays put in Balmoral in comfort. The Queen's children, her daughters-in-law Sophie and Camilla, and William and Harry all made the trip to Balmoral. At 18:30 British summertime, 2 hours after her passing, it was officially determined that she had passed away, launching Operation London Bridge and Operation Unicorn because she had passed away in Scotland. On September 19, 2022, around 1930, she was buried at the King George VI Memorial Chapel, a portion of St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. Her state funeral was conducted at Westminster Abbey at 11 o'clock British summertime the same day, and it was neither televised nor recorded for the common public. The longest married British royal couple was Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II. Everyone can be inspired by the love story of these two people. It brings comfort in knowing that nothing can destroy a relationship when your spouse is your priority. I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to drop, like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to see more videos like this.